Okay, so we've just entered into the new year. The year is very fresh, and I hope that a lot of people are going to get married this year. For all those who are yearning to tie in the knot this year, I wish you a very successful marriage in advance. But before you tie in the knot, I would like to share this piece of information with you, which I believe and hope that it can help you in your marriage journey before you tie in the knot. And it is this: I call it expectations. You see, we all enter into marriage with certain level of expectation, at least. And sometimes, some few months or few years down the line, when those expectations are not met, we become disappointed, we become discouraged. Now, when you get to that stage, remember this: it's a season. So don't throw in the towel into thinking that you've come to the end of the road. No. A lot of people go through those seasons. But one thing that can help you to survive or is what I call reevaluate your expectation. Because you see, when you are going to enter into marriage, the expectation that you have in your mind, where did you get those expectations from? In most cases, it is from the maybe the movies that we've been watching, the romantic books that we've been reading, maybe what we saw our parents do, those who brought us up, what we saw them do, our communities, our friends, and even social media. So we try to gather all these bits and pieces of information in our mind, thinking that they are realistic expectation. And unfortunately, we don't have a school of marriage whereby it will try to maybe sift some of these clouded expectation from our mind. So we enter into marriage with a whole lot of this bunch of expectation. Some of them may not be realistic. So when we enter into the marriage, maybe some few years, some few months down the line, we begin to think that no, our spouse is not the one that we bargained for. No, don't throw in the towel at that moment. So when you get to that stage, sit back and reevaluate your expectation. Do you think that your expectations are realistic? Maybe what you were told, what you read about, may not be a realistic expectation for marriage. Because you see, you're not going to marry a superhuman, a superhero. You're going to marry a human being like you who is not perfect. So if you don't reevaluate or check your expectations well, you become disappointed and you may decide to throw in the towel. But that shouldn't be the case because a lot of people got to that stage and they were able to cross the hurdle. So you can see, oh, somebody has been married for 10, 15, 20, 30, or 40 years. Not that they had this on a smooth journey, but they were able to survive through this stage. Some people were not able to cross this hurdle, and maybe it led to separation or divorce. That is not to say that all separation and divorce are as a result of unfulfilled expectation. No, the variables could be many. But in your case, this video is to let you manage your expectation in marriage. So when you get to that stage and you still can't find your feet, our advice: one, reevaluate your expectation. If you can't do it yourself, you can talk to a counselor or maybe somebody who has been married for years with experience. They can help you to sometimes put things in perspective rather than just throwing the towel and blaming your spouse all the time. Because marriage, my friend, is not easy, it's tough. Yes, that is why it's not for boys, it's not for girls. It is for men and women who are matured. I believe this information will help anyone who is about to get married. And with the help of God, I hope and believe that you will become a victor in the end. May God bless us all.